Hi, in this video, I'm going to demonstrate the new features called Dataset which is available since 6.5 of Splunk. So it's a good way, and if you want to explore and even visualize the data without using the Splunk processing language, the SPL. And so to use these features, you can select the dataset, and if it's your first time to launch these features, the system will present to you a dialog that you need to download apps. So just follow the screen instructions and install the download app as a normal apps, and then click it one more time here, and then it will return this page for you. And from here, you can start your analysis. And to do that, we select the Create New Table Dataset button here. And then there's three ways you can ask the system to get the data from. The first one is the most easiest one will be using the indexes or source types. And the next one will be based on the existing data set. So like you want to create a pair or a child kind of data set, and you can actually start from a raw search, and it's all possible. And I'm going to use this one more easier. So I already preload the sample data, which is we use the tutorial data set that you can download from the Splunk website, and put it into an index called tutorial data. And then here you can present you inside the index, and there are a few source types you can choose, and you can select multiple if you want. But but in this video, I'm going to select only one, which is the web log data, and then I click OK. And then it will extract the data and then present you a list of fields that you can pick up to run our analysis. Because in this time I'm mostly interested to understand the purchase behavior of our customer in this website. So I'm going to pick up some of the field, and I don't need the raw, I only need the actions, and it could be category ID, kind IP address. Maybe I want to understand the purchase trend or the access trend per hours, and you can even use a week, and you can see that when I'm hovering the cursor across different field, it will return you all these possible values that is detected from the field, and also the coverage. It's very easy for you to understand what actually inside that particular field. And then I'm going to select like a message. It looks like some kind of message errors related to credit card or the shopping cart. And also, of course, the product ID give you some idea on the product that the customer touch on our website, and also the referral domain. So give me some result of the SEO engine. And also that could be maybe status. I want to understand if any purchase actually end up fail because of some network level issues. And what else? I think that's almost the few I need. So I can then pick up like done. So it present you a table. It's some kind of a 50 sample format, sample event that give you some idea the data that you select, whether you select the right data or not. And also that on the left side, you will see that there's some kind of SPL is generated for you. You don't need to type or learn anything. You just generate that for you based on your mouse click. And you can also look at the command column, give you something named called initial data. And this is the preview rows, and of course you can do some, you can look at the summary of all these kind of field. And a system in this editor mode, it will try to pick up like 10, 100,000 event, or you can change whatever you like, and present you the summary on all the field and values. And you don't see anything here because I'm not using real-time data. So the system is displaying like last 24 hours. So I'm going to change that to all time. So now you should be able to get, yes, I got a lot of event here, and it will automatically like show you the coverage, the values detected, and all these kind of things. So you give much ideas what happened in this website. Like most of the most popular like action will be like add to cart, purchase, and view, and the most best-selling product category will be like strategy, and this IP address actually access the website most in this data set, and most of the people trying to access the website in 3 a.m. and the second will be 1 a.m. and the third one will be 3 p.m. So it's kind of interesting. And this is all the product ID, and this is the best-selling product in this data set. And all the referrer, and replace to Google is still the best referrer of this website. And also that whether the transaction is kind of is complete or not from a network perspective. And so this gives you an overview on all this kind of data, and without typing any command. And you can actually narrow down or drill down your and to look deeper in your analysis. Like I want to understand like the purchase, and not just the purchase, but at the end, it's a successfully completed purchase. So what I can do is that what I need to do is to select purchase, and then I use the filter command here. Like I want to echo selected values, so I pick only the event with action equal to purchase. And then after that, I don't want to look at all this no, category ID. It doesn't matter to me at all. So I can pick up like does not equal to select the values, and it will eliminate all these kind of no record, and it gives you more clear pictures what is happening. And it looks like that it doesn't have any kind of error message related to the credit card, all these kind of things. And here I still have some null value for the ID, but I leave it here. And so pretty much. And because I'm only interested on the success purchase, so I'm only want to understand all the status code equal to 200. So I'm going to use same way, so equal to selected values. So now the system has multiple conditions set up, just using mouse click, and oh, sorry, I hit the wrong button. Okay, so give you just mouse click, you will set up a number of conditions, give you some ideas for who are actually purchase most, still this IP address, and when is the most people buy thing, what's time that people bought thing most, it's still 3 a.m. And so it's narrowed down a lot of things. And on the left side, you see all these kind of history of the actions, and you can always go back or you remove some actions. If you are very interested on what actually is the SPL related to a particular you know filters, you can actually click the SPL button here. It will show you all the SPL generated by by system. And so this give you a lot of idea how all this analysis doesn't actually need any SPL knowledge, and you can always roll back. It's like now I don't want to look at anything equal to 200. I want to understand anything not equal to 200. So I can use the filter here, select does not equal selected values. So it gives you an idea, so how many transactions like happen that if the customer purchased the product, but at the end they cannot because of some network failure. So it's all this analysis, in the past, you may need to run a few SPL command, but now, everything is just, mouse click and very visually present to you. And so what's the next step? So what if I want to visualize the data? So we are going to, save this table data set, and then we are going to use the pivot editor to do that. So let me clean up something like here. So I don't want to have all these kind of condition. But before I save it, I want to because it doesn't have any product name, just product ID, and there's no price information. So before I want to save it, I want to correlate some external sources that can return me that information. So to do that, I can select the product ID here and add new, and then select join from lookup. And before the demo, I actually create a lookup for the price, and so I'm going to select this one. So it gives me some idea on, we have a table that also with a column called product ID. So I'm going to match the product ID on both sides, and then return the product name, product price from the external lookup. So just select the field to match, and then here select the field you want to return from the external data source. I want the name and also the prices, and then click apply. Now you have more column available, like the price name, price, the product name, the price, and then for the price, because it's a numeric value, so I'm going to change that to numbers from string, and so that later I can do some calculation on the price. And I'm going to do the same for this sell price. Okay, it looks like everything is done. And you can see also that this is the SPL generated by the system, and you don't need to care at all actually. And so it looks like I have all the information that I want to visualize, doing some report. So the next step, I'm going to save it as a table data set, and then I can use it later. So maybe I use this name and save it. And then I can start exploring the data set. And so I can click here, and then it will, again, we don't have last 24 hours data. I'm going to select all time, and it return you, two view. One is the same column base with all these kind of almost 4,000 events, and also that the summary view is just like what you have seen in the editor mode. Okay, so this is pretty much what I want to show you in part 1. In part 2, I'm going to use the pivot editor and then to visualize the data that we create in this data set. Thank you.